Hello everyone, and welcome to How-FixIT. If your iPhone's back glass is cracked or shattered, or if the back panel is starting to lift and you see a gap near the frame, this video is for you. In this guide, I'll show you the correct repair approach for replacing the iPhone Air rear glass safely, cleaning the old adhesive, and installing a new back glass so it fits properly again. To complete this repair, you'll need a precision screwdriver set, plastic pry tools, tweezers, a suction cup, and a screen disassembly tool, all essential for safely opening an iPhone. To restore water resistance, you'll also need adhesive sealing tape. I've included links to all the tools and replacement parts in the video description below. Alright, let's get started. First, power off your iPhone and remove the two screws next to the USB-C port. Next, warm the bottom edge of the back glass for about 2 minutes. Heating softens the waterproof adhesive and makes the phone much easier to open. Heat the bottom edge until it feels slightly too hot to touch. A regular hairdryer is all you need. Place a suction cup near the bottom edge of the back glass and pull up to create a small gap between the glass and the frame. Slide a thin blade into that gap, then begin separating the adhesive along the edge. Keep the back glass warm as you work your way around the perimeter. Warm adhesive releases far more easily. At the top edge, the back glass is held by two hinges. When you reach them, push the back glass slightly downward to release the hinges. Now open the iPhone, but don't rush. The back glass is still connected to the logic board by a cable. Remove the screws securing the bracket over the battery and charging coil connectors, then disconnect both cables. Now you can lift the back glass away from the iPhone. I've included a link to a compatible replacement back glass for the iPhone Air in the video description below. The back glass assembly includes the wireless charging coil, camera flash, and rear microphone. These parts come as one unit and are paired to the logic board. So if your replacement back glass comes fully assembled with these components, you'll need to complete calibration using Repair Assistant to avoid issues with wireless charging or the camera flash. I'll show you how to do that a little later. However, if your replacement back glass doesn't include these parts, you can transfer the coil, flash, and rear microphone from your original back glass to the new one. In that case, you typically won't need to run Repair Assistant for those functions. Connect the back glass cable and the battery cable to the board and test the iPhone. After the first boot, you'll need to calibrate the new back glass using Repair Assistant. Go to Settings, then select General, and then the About section. You will see a new section, Parts and Service History. Go to this section and follow the calibration prompts. Then test the flashlight, the rear microphone, and the wireless charging coil to confirm that both are working normally. Once testing is complete, let's restore water resistance. I recommend covering the camera lens with a protective sticker to keep dust and debris off the glass. If you don't have one, just be extra careful and avoid touching the lens while you work. Remove all of the old adhesive from the iPhone frame. We'll replace it with new waterproof sealing tape to restore dust and moisture protection. Just keep in mind this won't bring the phone back to factory water resistance, so it's best not to submerge it after the repair. If you don't have new adhesive tape ready, it's better to leave the old tape in place until you're prepared to replace it. Carefully align the new adhesive along the edges of the frame and make sure it sits evenly all the way around. Press it down around the entire perimeter using a plastic tool so it bonds securely. Then peel off the protective liner to expose the adhesive surface and continue with reassembly. Before installing the back panel, use an air blower to remove any dust from the components and the surrounding area. Reconnect the wireless charging coil and battery cables to the logic board, then reinstall the brackets and secure them with the screws. Remove the protective sticker from the camera lens and use the blower one more time to clear any dust around the camera area. Now, close the iPhone, press lightly along the edges of the back cover to ensure a tight fit, and reinstall the 2 screws next to the charging port to finish the assembly. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips and guides. Visit our website for more insights and do-it-yourself guides. Remember, every tech challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Thanks for watching HowFixIT, and we'll see you in the next one.